And I thought purple was the funny one.
I told you guys I was the funniest. What if I hooked it up so that you could watch in bed, huh? Wouldn't that be even lazier?
No, my butt is asleep.
Eric Bauza has provided his voice to some of your favorite cartoon characters and commercials over the years, and now he's providing his voice of Splinter in Nickelodeon's new Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Eric joins me right now. Eric!
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
All right, Eric, explain to me how someone like you, who started out in animation as a character designer, ended up as a voiceover actor. Were you at the right place at the right time?
A little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Definitely the right place at the right time. And in animation, there is a thing called scratch dialogue, which is like temporary voices before they cast the character. They start doing proper auditions, but sometimes animators just can't afford that luxury, so they'll turn to a guy like me in like 2007. That's what I was doing for like a lot of up-and-coming animators who are now making the shows that we all love. So I definitely became friends with some of the top people, and I'm so grateful for their trust. And now I am voicing Splinter. It's kind of surreal.
So explain to me how casting works in animation and voiceover work. How do you hear about the part? Would you go out for it just like a regular actor? Do you audition?
Yeah, you kind of just open your email and there it is, an audition for Ninja Turtles. It's like reading for a Shakespeare play. You kind of know who Splinter is before you even open that email. It brings you back to the early 90s and the late 80s, and you kind of like think about what made you fall in love with this show in the first place and try to put that into your performance. And I guess they heard something in what I did, and here we are.
Now, the director of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is Rob Paulsen. So how does a collaboration work on your character with someone like him? Do you get to kind of explore on your own, or does he have some specific ideas?
I mean, generally, Splinter has always had somewhat of a sensei kind of vibe to him, very stoic, slight Japanese accent, and with someone like Rob Paulsen, who was there from the start, giving the thumbs up on your performance, that's as a performer, that's like all you can hope for. Is not only is the guy that is directing you have such a rich history with these characters, he's also trying to mold you into something new that the fans of the show will accept. So yeah, it's a right combination of things. Also, the writers are there too, as well as the exec producers on occasion. So they're there to help guide your performance.
And this series has virtually a who's who of actors in it, from John Cena to John Michael Higgins. This is big time.
Definitely. I feel like, I am not as trained as the other actors are, but just trained in a different way. So they get to bring their on-camera backgrounds to these performances, and it's definitely a breath of fresh air. A lot of people might be worried, oh, it's not the regular go-to voiceover guys, but they bring a different aspect to acting, and I believe that's always the most important thing is the character well acted, and then the voice should follow afterwards naturally.
All right, Eric, give me a typical recording session. I've heard everything from craziness to people showing up in their pajamas to record their voices.
Some people maybe without clothes, who knows, depending on how comfortable they are. It is definitely like you're at a pajama party sometimes. It's just a lot of fun. You're there from 2 to 6. They keep you well hydrated as well as well fed over at Nickelodeon. It's just a good time. It really is like a party with the Ninja Turtles when you're recording this show.
Now, do you normally record alone, or does some of the other cast members join you too?
Sometimes you have to record by yourself depending on schedule conflicts. Most often we get to record together, and it's almost like you're doing like a radio play, like a radio drama, and it's a lot of fun being able to bounce off of someone else there.
So Eric, I was looking over your bio. You've done so many voices for so many cartoons and commercials, specifically Lucky Charm. I just love that cereal and I love that commercial, and I just thought it was really cool that you provide the voice of Lucky Charm.
That was actually my favorite cereal growing up as a kid, so to be able to provide a voice for
Lucky the Leprechaun was quite the treat. They're magically delicious.
something about green characters, I don't know.
Well, I eat Lucky Charms every morning, and I eat the chocolate ones. I'm a big chocolate Lucky Charm fanatic.
So you were the guy. You're the guy that loved the chocolate marshmallows. Cool.
Eric, congratulations on the new show, and make sure when Splinter has time to come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have him.
I most certainly will. And cowabunga!
All right, you can catch the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. And for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey G. Howard in Las Vegas. I'll see you next time.